guys, so today I'll be showing you guys how I did a faucet. I used Nail House Pina Colada Crystal Clear by Valentino. The nail tips are for my nail tip line that I have. If you guys are interested, please inbox me. And the fall leaves, I actually got those from Secret Nail Affair. Right here, like I said, I'm just pushing back the cuticles, getting her prepped and ready. Using my 100, well, it's not a 100, it's a 180 sanding band. I kind of like play with the setting, getting it higher, like faster or slower, all depending on the nail beds. Some people have different nail beds that may need a little bit more aggression when it comes to the sanding band. Usually I use a cuticle bit first after pushing out the cuticles, but honestly, y'all, I think somebody got me because I had like 3 cuticle bits and they're all like not where they're supposed to be, and I've searched everywhere. It could be my daughter, don't get me mistaken, but I'm just saying. But yeah, so like I said, here I'm just using the sanding band and we're just gonna go from here. I can make a separate video of how I go into depth with my prep and things of that sort. But yeah, just enjoy the video. I'm gonna go in and out with my voice explaining what I'm doing. But yeah, here you go. Okay, so here is where I use my nail tips. These are my natural nail tips. As you can see, they are kind of tapered and long, and they do have a slight curve to them. As I stated before, they do come in extended sizes 1 through 12, and so you do have to play with them a little bit to get like a precise fitting. Even though you might choose a number 2, you may actually pull out a number 1 and it's an even better fitting. So I'll always go with a nail tip that's kind of too big, but not too big, but definitely not nothing that's too snug. So like you see here, I'm just playing with them a little bit, getting them all fit and ready to go, making sure they're glued down. There's no air bubbles in the glue areas where the fake nail tip and the real nail do meet. And yeah, I just wanted to explain that and let you guys see. Like I said, these are my natural nail tips that I have of my own. Okay, so right here, I'm going to go in with my 180 sanding band like I did previously and make sure the tips are well blended and the sides are well blended also with the natural nail. Normally, some people just use their sanding band, their nail file instead of their sanding band, but I just feel like the electric sanding band actually gets in there way better. So yeah, this is what I'll be doing here, getting the nail ready and prepped to go. I do like to bring it down along to all the way to the ends of the nail tip because I just feel like if there is shininess here, the acrylic will not be able to attach to the nail tip. I don't know. That's just something that I made up in my head. But if that's the case, what would be the point of us, roughing up the nail bed if you don't rip up the nail tip also? I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And yes. Alright, so before I put my clear down, I do use a dehydrator. Honestly, I use any dehydrator. I feel that dehydrators are all the same. In this particular video, I am using the Legacy dehydrator, and I'm making sure her nails are well dehydrated. I like to put like a lot on there. I don't just dip my brush in there one time and do all the nails. I make sure it is very dehydrated. My fave primer is going to be Young Nails. I do wait till the dehydrator is dry, and then I go in with Young Nails, not once, but I do go over them twice, and then I allow that to dry. And then, yeah, so in this clip here, as you can see, I do put clear first, and everyone always asks, especially if they've never been to me before, why do you put clear first? And the reason is because, like, seriously, when y'all go to some nail techs, not all nail techs, but some, and y'all nails burn as soon as they put that acrylic on your nail. Not as soon as they put it on, not too dramatically here, okay? But like they lay the acrylic down and it's on there, and they go on to the next nail, but your other nail that they just finished is still like, it just automatically just starts burning. It's a chemical reaction that the bonder, the primer, or whatever has with the acrylic. It can simply be fixed by getting alcohol and just spraying it on the nail or applying it on a nail. The burning sensation will go away. But just to avoid it, I do put clear first just to protect your nail bed, especially if I'm using like a high pigmented color, no stains or any of that sort. I just always apply clear. I don't care if you're coming in for a fill, full set, whatever. I still put clear first. Just a thin layer, doesn't have to be thick or anything. I still put clear first before I apply anything to your nails. Okay, so while I'm getting my table together and things of that sort, I just want to let y'all know I did get these fall leaves from Secret Nail Affair. Normally I do shop with another company, but these came really fast, and I can say they do have a way better shine than the other company. But this is the Nail House Pina Colada that I used on her. That pink color, that was actually Princessa by Valentino, but she decided to go with the Pina Colada. She decided in other than like a full one color set, she wanted a fall set. And so that's what we did. And don't mind that thing, it is not inside my monitor, it's on the bottom of that dang thing, and I hate it, but it's there. But yeah, usually I do use a 2-ball method, putting the first ball there, then put the second on top. But you'll see throughout the video that it does switch up depending on the width of the nail, how the ball that I picked up went, any of that sort. It can switch up. It is not always the same for me. I use a 1-ball, 2-ball, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, how many balls I need to use on a person's nail to make sure that it's good. But I think I'm gonna stop talking now and let y'all enjoy the video. Yeah, that's all I have to say right now. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so as we go into her accent nail, as you can see, well, in the clip earlier, I had to take the pina colada off. She decided to put her accent nail on her middle finger instead of her ring finger. So to kind of like play this off a little bit, I'm actually gonna go ahead and just place the fall leaves on top of where we had already did like a little swivel thing on accident. And we're gonna add a little bit more, play it off a little bit, make it like it just all came together. Place those leaves down the middle to go along those lines. Get you some foil, place it on there also, and then we was good to do. We was good to go. Okay. Okay, so we're almost finished, guys. So right here, me personally, I do cap all of my colors, encapsulations, everything with clear. I just feel that colored acrylic is not as strong as clear acrylic. It doesn't matter what you do to it. That's just my personal opinion. And so just for that, I'm able to feel safe with the nails, just to build my apex a little bit more, get more structure and shape to my nails. I always go in with clear. I use Valentino's crystal clear, especially on encapsulations, or I use Mia's Secret Clear. It just all depends. Mia's Secret Clear I normally use when they are longer nails because Mia's Secret Clear is a little bit more runny, whereas this Valentino Crystal Clear, baby, listen, it's gonna dry up on you if you don't hurry up. Not like completely dry, but you can't. I don't know. All the Valentino products, I just feel like they're good. Well, okay, so his cover powders and his crystal clear and things like that, to me, they are great. As for, okay, we're not gonna talk about that, but y'all get where I'm going, okay? But it just dries a little bit faster than Mia's Secret, is all I'm trying to say. So yeah, as you can see right here, I'm going all over the nail with crystal clear, starting from the middle to the top. Whereas with the other nails, I usually just start from the top and work my way down. Like I said, I'm just building more apex where it is as needed. Now to reshape, I do go ahead and push back, the bottom part of your nail to make sure nothing's attached. I get in there and make sure, like, sidewall to sidewall. She wanted a tapered square look. Well, not tapered square. This is more of a square look. Tapered square, you would bring it in a little bit more at the ends, but make sure sidewall to sidewall. I go up and down instead of sideways when filing the ends. I just feel like if I go sideways, it may be slanted on one side or something, and we don't like that. So yeah, when I'm sanding both sides or filing both sides, sorry, I am pushing the nail towards the file. And then like when I file the ends, like you see there, I do hold the top where the apex is, and I go up and down, pushing against the nail to make sure that I do get in there. And yeah, like I said, this is a square. With the taper square, you would bring it in a little bit so. But for square nails, you just go ahead and do sidewall to sidewall. Make sure everything is even, ready to go, very square-like, and for this part, as you can see, I turn it over and I am all out of frame. But just to explain it, I do turn the hand over facing me because it helps me see exactly where I need to file. If it's straight at the top and everything else, I just feel like facing it towards me, I can see what they see and I can make any corrections if needed. And I just do that for like the first for your 400 fingers or whatever. And then after I do that, I go in and then file the nail. Your thumb, and then I also do it the same with the thumb, but as you can see, I can't really compare it to anything else. It's just a thumb, but I just make sure it's right. And yeah. And for filing, I do start with my comb bit. It is a fine comb bit that I did find on Amazon. This is what I use to seal my cuticles and also to create that leeway up to the apex. I'm sorry. I do not like nails that start at apex at the cuticle. If I look at your nails and turn them to the side and I see a hump and bump at the cuticle, I hate it. But this is a bit that I use to kind of like get that together, seal the cuticles, make my I call it a slant, but I don't know the correct term for it, so I just call it a slant. But this is what I use to create that slant going up to the cuticle or the heel, whatever you want to call it, instead of just having that apex right there. I just go ahead and break it and do what I gotta do. But like as you can see here, I do go in there slowly but surely, making sure everything is sealed. That is the very most important thing right after application and things like that. And apex is making sure those nails are sealed. And this comb does exactly that for me. But I go from side to side. I try not to go up and down. I feel like if I go up and down with a sanding band, it's just ruining my apex as much as it can. So definitely one side of your nail to the other, sideways. Keep it going in one direction, going around it really good, making sure there's nothing on the skin of your client. And then as you can see, now I switch. I go in with this is a medium coarse barrel. Again, it's from Panna and I got it off Amazon. I still go around, but I am not touching my cuticles. I just go around again to make sure that apex is formed. And I go side to side, side to side, side to side. I try my best not to go up and down on anything because like I said, I feel that it ruins your apex and also the shape of the nail. I can make a video like going into depth with that, zooming in closer so you can see, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Again, side to side. I honestly do not like flat nails, so they're not gonna be bulky. Like right here, I hate that. But yeah, I just did it because something wasn't right with that one nail. But I got it together. Definitely always keep it side to side at all times. And yeah. Okay, so after buffing and the client washed her hands and used my scrub brushes that I do provide for them, I did go in with the not polished glossy top coat. This is the best top coat. It's even up there with Valentino if you think that's something. And I found it in my drawer. I thought I didn't have any more, but I do love this stuff. I like more so a thinner top coat rather than a thicker one. I feel like thicker ones do take away from the shape of the nail, and they do everything but get what I need out of them. So yeah, I love this top coat. I do highly recommend it. Again, it is the not polished glossy top coat, and I think it was like $12 or so. Yeah, $12 for some polish, y'all. Yes, and that's why y'all nails not $20. That is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and definitely leave comments of anything you guys did not like.